said you are a stranger here, but let me locate you a better health facility that your pregnant wife, your children, and even yourself can go and receive the perfect treatment to solve all of your health problems.
Wow, I'm eagerly waiting to know, my brother.
The Maggie Medical Clinic, located behind the Orange Tower in Royal Community in Ganta City, Nima County, is just a suitable health center for you and your entire friends and family. At Maggie Medical Clinic, we offer treatment to infants, children, youth, adults, and pregnant women, as well as do the testing for typhoid and other sicknesses you think of at an affordable cost. One good thing is, children from age 0 to 5 clinic registration is free of charge, as well as pregnant women checkup and lab.
Thank you so much, my brother. I'm on my way right now at the Maggie Medical Clinic with my wife and children to do our checkup and treatments.
For any information about Maggie Medical Clinic, located behind the Orange Tower, the road leading from Sumo Ganta into Royal Community, you can call 0886 930 886 or 0770 678 446.
With Maggie Medical Clinic, your health is wealth.
From the back of the E&J Medical Center, good evening and a warm welcome to Maggie News Flow on Maggie FM 90.5. Maggie FM is the light of the world. News Flow on Maggie FM is a 45-minute news presentation covering stories from Liberia, Africa, and the rest of our one world. In today's presentation, my name is Zika and Vudule. These are our top stories. And away from Liberia, South Sudan orders temporary ban on social media, other violence in neighborhood Sudan. Those were the news read in headlines. Now keep tuned as we bring you this and many other developments. In the wake of a daily protest in February 2024, residents of Grand Mount County and the Workers' Union are urging the Liberian government and Be Mountain Mining Corporation BMMC to convene an urgent roundtable dialogue with community leaders and civil society organizations. The protest, which turned violent and resulted in multiple fatalities and injuries, underscored growing tensions between the community and BMMC cover grievances related to worker exploitation, environmental degradation, and perceived neglect of corporate social responsibilities. The unrest left the region grappling with social and economic upheaval, with calls for immediate intervention to address long-standing issues. A 38-count petition outlining the grievances was submitted to the government of Liberia, BMMC, and several civil society organizations. The document detailed allegations of unsafe working conditions, environmental damage, and the mining company's lack of meaningful investment in community development. Thompson Mahamta Gitimba, spokesperson of the Kinjor Advocacy Movement, emphasized the urgency of resolving these issues during a statement issued on January 2, 2025. The petition calls for the immediate organization of a roundtable forum to an open communication channels between stakeholders and work toward long-standing issues. Advocates urge that such a dialogue is crucial to prioritize the rights and needs of the affected communities while fostering transparency, accountability, and mutual respect. The protest highlighted systemic issues in Liberia's mining sector, including economic inequity, violations of workers' rights, and environmental concerns. Local residents have voiced alarm over the ecological damage caused by mining activities, alleging that this operation have significantly affected their health and livelihoods. Workers meanwhile have reported exploitative practices and unsafe conditions. The Kinjor Advocacy Movement has called for national and international involvement to ensure the fairness and effectiveness of the proposed dialogue. Organizations such as the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, the U.S. Embassy in Monrovia, the National Rights, that's Human Rights Commission, and other civil society groups have been invited to oversee the process and guarantee meaningful outcomes. Community leaders remain hopeful that a collective approach will prevent future violence and foster sustainable development. Kitatima described the proposed dialogue as a crucial opportunity to restore peace and build a more equitable future for Kinjor and its neighboring communities. The Kinjor Advocacy Movement has formally described its petition and result as dialogue with the Liberian government, BMMC, and the international key stakeholders, urging them to demonstrate their commitment to the local population's well-being by responding promptly and positively to call for action. The petition's first witness in the ongoing case regarding the fires that engulfed Liberia's Capitol building has implicated defendant Thomas Eddie and others in the alleged action. The testimony was delivered on Wednesday at the Monrovia City Court. Inspector ACP Ramford Wilson, testifying for the prosecution, stated that Eddie and other suspects, including John Nanti, Amos Fufai, and Stephen Boas, some of whom remain at large, were allegedly present in the building when it was set on fire on January 18, 2025. On a grounds examination by defense lawyer Wilson confirmed that Eddie and his co-defendants had been charged and brought to court. He explained the defendant maliciously entered the building with gasoline and matches. They moved to the third and fourth floors, spread the gas and lit the fire, which gutted the building, causing damages value at over $8,600,000 United States dollars. Wilson recounted that on December 18, 2024, at approximately 5:50 a.m., employees of the Capitol Building's maintenance department, including James Moba, arrived at the premises and began unlocking doors. Mobile accused the east side of the building, which faces the University of Liberia, and proceeded to additional doors. He later opened the main gate near the speaker's wing, where the speaker's vehicle is usually parked. Wilson testified that at around 6:20 to 6:30 a.m., Mobile encountered defendant Eric Sway near the speaker's wing, and they greeted each other. Shortly after, the fire broke out, prompting police and law enforcement agencies to respond to and declared the Capitol building a crime scene. Wilson revealed that over 65 individuals were brought to the Liberia National Police LNP headquarters as persons of interest during the initial investigation. Among them was defendant Eddie Rye, for whom Councilor Jonathan Massaquoi later intervened, requesting to serve for Eddie Rye and others detailed for questioning. In an interview on ELBC Super Morning Show on Wednesday, Dr. Lady McPherson, the 60th president of the University of Liberia, addressed the ongoing evaluation of the university's free tuition policy and highlighted the various challenges facing the institution. Dr. McPherson revealed that the free tuition is currently under a performance audit. She stated that following the completion of this visit, she, in collaboration with the Board of Trustees, will determine whether to maintain the policy in its stand to implement necessary adjustment. She acknowledged the numerous obstacles that the university faces, emphasizing the importance of identifying the root causes of these issues to effectively address them. Drawing from the extensive experience both within Liberia and abroad for over 15 years, Dr. McPherson stated. She reflected on her initial efforts to reopen the university, acknowledging the frustrations of timely compensation. The Civil Service Agency CSA has reported significant payroll irregularities in the House of Representatives, revealing approximately US $1.5 million in losses. The revelation made public during the House's regular session on January 21 has drawn sharp criticism and raised questions about the oversight of Representative Marvin Cole, who served as chair of the Rules, Order and Administration Committee. In a letter presented to lawmaker, CSA Director General Joseph Jokia detailed widespread violations of the National Numeration Act of 2019, the law designed to streamline payroll systems and reduce financial insufficiencies appear to have been ignored, with numerous cases of staff being duplicated on central and supplementary payrolls. Jokia highlighted instances such as Jamobri Bridges and Augustine Nimley, who were found receiving multiple salaries from performing similar details. The disclosure has caused an uproar within the legislature. During intense discussion, lawmakers expressed frustration over how such disparities go unnoticed for so long. Some accused past government for neglect, while others questioned why the Rule of Law and Administration Committee failed to identify the issues. Efforts to maintain order were led by Deputy Speaker Thomas Fala, who urged lawmakers to maintain focus to addressing the problem rather than engaging in political fighting pointing. Meanwhile, calls for immediate reform have intensified, with demands for audits, strata payroll monitoring, and compliance with the 2019 Act. Teachers in Maryland County have earned months without pay, prompting a formal apology from Education Minister Dr. Jaso Jalal during her appearance before the House of Representatives Committee on Education on Wednesday. Addressing the lawmakers,